The government promised a bill that was to put out the fires of the land acquisition protests across the country. Instead, activists are saying what the government gave them is a betrayal.
The new land acquisition bill that was cleared by the cabinet on Thursday was championed by UPA Chairperson Sonia Gandhi and is stiffly resisted by Agriculture Minister and NCP Supremo Sharad Pawar. The purpose of the bill was to make it harder for the government and business interests to seize people's land.
It was a long-awaited, very long-awaited bill because the exploitation was going on with the farmers. Government of India has given a clear-cut provision that without 80% consent of the farmers, any land can't be acquired. And the credit goes to Rahul Gandhi.
The bill has many positive features, from insisting on a written consent of 80% owners for the acquisition to fixing the compensation rates for the landowners and stating what happens to the acquired land if it isn't used. Well, let's now take a look at what is wrong with the bill. Firstly, it exempts a government totally, giving it free hand to acquire land for its own use by allowing acquisitions for so-called public purposes and thereby paving the way for more cases of land grabs. But what is more controversial is that it also allows the government to retain power to acquire land on behalf of private companies, which is again a contentious provision that's been severely misused by vested interests to perpetrate huge land grabs. Which is why land and human rights activists are up in arms over the bill.
They have still not followed the recommendation of the standing committee in this regard, which is that no land acquisition for private or PPP projects should ever take place. What they are saying in the new bill is that the multiple crop land would be left out or would be acquired only as a last resort, but up to 5% of the district's total agricultural land. Now, this is also not acceptable.